Texas A&M University has always been at the forefront in the higher education community for energy efficiency conservation. Recently, the university has been able to reduce energy consumption by nearly 25%, while the campus has grown in square footage by nearly 18%.
Since 2002, Texas A&M has been actively involved in energy management. One of the primary programs we started early on was the appointment of an energy manager. We actually created a position, and that person's role was to seek out opportunities to identify cost reduction methods.
One of the overriding goals that we have in utilities and energy management is always to provide essential services, utilities and energy systems that support the university mission of teaching and research, education in general. The university had fallen behind a little bit on the production generation equipment, the distribution systems. So initially we put a lot of emphasis on getting the plants in order, replacing a lot of equipment.
To continue its energy conservation efforts, Texas A&M University looked to secure $15 million in funding made available through the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, or ARRA.
So we had this opportunity to go after some ARRA funding, federal money, and the state of Texas made it available through the State Energy Conservation Office. The only way we could take advantage of this funding was to partner with someone, an ESCO, Energy Service Corporation. It was a stiff competition, but at the end, Siemens won out, and we're very happy with the relationship we have now and the relationship going forward.
We were able to acquire about $15 million in low-interest loan, but as we all know, there are requirements that have to be met. It has to be completed in a 12-month period. So Siemens was familiar with the whole performance contracting process, and that certainly gave them a leg up and made it a very attractive offering.
We had experience with ARRA funding before on a national level and here in the state. So I think that the university really trusted us that we knew the process for the ARRA guideline. The number one milestone for this performance contract is the December 2011 construction completion deadline. We have to have construction completed by that time frame. If not, the university loses the funds for this project.
I think what differentiated Siemens was a couple of things. One of them was our long-term relationship and a matter of trust, and the other was price. Siemens has been on the campus 20-plus years, and they know that they can count on us to get the job done. We've done a lot of challenging work on the campus, research labs and such, with very tight schedules. The other is really cost, because Siemens is the manufacturer of the control systems and of the lighting Sylvania systems.
When we partnered with Siemens, Siemens came in and did the detailed analysis and just validated and drove home that point that those savings really did exist and that we could go after this ARRA money and make this project successful.
The university had already done assessments of their buildings over the years, and they had a pretty good list of where their trouble spots were, their most worrisome buildings.
We took those, our engineers looked at them, and really went building by building to look at what would be the most effective, energy efficient items for those buildings. And the buildings that we chose were based off of dollar per square foot electricity consumption.
What we've done early on is we spent a lot of money rebuilding the infrastructure of the plants. That's the chillers, the boilers, the gas turbines and all that. We spent millions of dollars refurbishing and improving the efficiencies of the production facilities.
We're going into 24 different facilities, and we're doing significant lighting upgrades and building automation system upgrades or retrofits, and putting occupancy sensors, for example, that control not only lighting but HVAC. So if someone leaves their office for a certain period of time, maybe 10 minutes, not only the lights will go out, but the air conditioning system will actually shut down. It'll shut down the outside air, and it'll shut down the airflow and stay off until they come back in, and then it immediately kicks on, goes to full cool, and brings it right back to the set point within just a very short period of time.
With the Siemens DDC system, you can remotely set in schedules to turn the units on and off, turn chillers on and off, turn pumps on and off. So it gives you a lot of leverage when it comes to scheduling units and scheduling entire buildings.
It's that more extensive control that really can give you some great payback compared to just a basic system that's regulating temperature and humidity 24/7.
We'll know we're successful on this project when we know that the university is happy with the results, not only in the energy savings, but also that we haven't affected adversely the comfort of the occupants of the buildings. Once the project is complete, the energy costs will go down considerably to the university, and that results in saved dollars.
We've been able to reduce energy consumption by almost 25% in 8 years And that's with a growing campus that's increased by 18%. Now, the cost avoidance associated with that improvement is over $100 million that we have not had to spend as a university on energy or utilities. And we've been able to do that while improving services and improving reliability. So, I'm real proud of the team and what they've been able to accomplish. And partners like Siemens and others have worked closely with us to accomplish some of that.